Hey, what's up guys? It's Adam from Lazy Guy DIY, and today we're going to talk about cutting dados and grooves and material using a router. Now, a few weeks ago, I posted this video showing how I made this jig. It is a stop dado jig. It's for inline dados, so if you're making shelving or anything and you need to have them inset in your piece of furniture, this was perfect for this, so video's up for that now. But for the other part of that project, I need to cut a straight groove that was going to be used for a door track, and what you typically use when you do that is you grab your router and you have one of these terrible guides that just clips right on here, and it is not great. Whatever the issue is, I don't know. I've tried multiple brands, but when I had this guide on here, the little screw that holds it on vibrates and then comes off in the middle of it, and I get a little squiggle line, and that's terrible, and it ruins your whole piece. So you have to go super slow, can't rush it, and you have to watch that thing the whole time. That's not a great way to do it. So my friends from Bora, they sent something over. This is their dado router guide. It uses the WTX track, which is fantastic. I'll show you more on that in a second. But this basically clips right onto it. It has a couple of adjustments. It has a bushing that goes onto it, and your router sits right on top of it. So I'll show you that here in a second. That goes along with the WTX track. These things, they're extendable. It goes up to like 105, 102 inches, but clamp your piece right in place, and fantastic for having a straight edge. You can use it with their saw guide as well for a circular saw, but it makes things much easier and actually much more accurate. So let's show you how this thing works here with the router, and let's get started. So one thing to keep in mind with this setup is, so it just basically is held together with gravity. So you have a bushing that fits in the bottom of your router, and one thing that you'll have to do is make sure your router will accept it. So right here I'm using the Makita, just a plunge base I have on here, but it also works with the standard base. So you have a sub plate that goes on the bottom right here. So you need to make sure that you have one of these, and then the bushing just screws right in there. The bushing comes along with it. I use this same plate here specifically for when I'm doing bow ties. So it is a kit that I had to order. It was only a few bucks offline for a few years ago, but a lot of routers already have that there, and that bushing just goes right into it, screws right in. So with that bushing there, it lines up with the hole that's on the bottom of this. It goes in, it sits gravity, and then slides around the track here. So let's fire this thing up. Now I got it set up and see how it goes. So as you're getting everything set up, one thing to keep in mind is your depth of your router bit. You have to take into account the bushing and the thickness of the router guide. So make sure you set that up first. And then when you put this on the rail, there are some little screws at the top where you can tighten the track to make sure you don't pop off here. The one thing to keep in mind is you don't want to push too hard on the router side because you can torque it and tilt it out. I didn't have any issues with it, but you could tell that it's a little looser. So just keep that in mind. Go nice and slow, keep steady pressure on, and this thing cuts beautifully. So I think it's a great addition to my tool repertoire. All right guys, very easy to use. I absolutely do recommend you go to the Bora website or their YouTube channel and see exactly how to use these little incremental adjustments. If your router bit is not the same width as your material that you're trying to set in that dado groove there, that's where these will come in handy. You can adjust it, you'll make 2 passes, and it'll be perfect every time because this thing slides to fit. So they have a great little video. I've checked it out as well. Didn't need it for this one just because I'm running a sample, but I do recommend it. So that is the Bora Dado Router Guide. Check that out, and it goes along with the WTX clamp system, and remember, it also works with the saw plate as well. So check that out. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, if you used it before, I'm going to see some feedback in the notes below, and I absolutely will link everything down below as well. So thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel up here, especially if you liked it. If you don't like it, hey, subscribe anyway. And check out this video down here. I have a bunch of great reviews and builds that I think you might enjoy. Thanks guys, catch you soon.